For today's mystery, we're not looking to the stars, the pyramids, or the deep web. We're looking at the planet beneath our feet. Because Earth is full of mysteries, and some of them, science still can't explain. Welcome to You Should Be Scared. I'm your host Taylor, and this is your #1 destination for everything unexplained and mysterious. Now let's count down the top 10 unsolved mysteries of planet Earth. Number 10. Where did all the water come from? Earth is known as the blue planet for a reason. Over 70% of its surface is covered in water, more than any other known rocky planet in our solar system. But here's the unsettling part. We still don't know exactly where all this water came from. When Earth formed 4.5 billion years ago, it was a scorching, dry and completely inhospitable world. Yet today, water is everywhere, filling our oceans, rivers, and even the air we breathe. One leading theory suggests that icy asteroids and comets bombarded the early Earth, delivering water from the far reaches of the solar system. Others believe water was here from the very beginning, locked inside minerals and dust grains that formed our planet. As Earth cooled, volcanic eruptions may have released this ancient water as steam, which condensed into oceans. But with planets like Mars and Venus bone dry, the mystery deepens. Why did Earth end up with so much water, while its neighbours are parched? Some scientists even speculate that water could be constantly created deep within Earth's mantle and slowly released over time. The truth is, we still don't have all the answers. The origin of Earth's water remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in science, one that shapes every living thing on our planet. Number 9. The Oxygen Enigma. Take a breath. Feels simple, right? But that breath is the result of one of Earth's greatest and most puzzling mysteries. Oxygen makes up about 21% of our atmosphere today, but it wasn't always this way. Around 2.4 billion years ago, tiny bacteria called cyanobacteria began releasing oxygen through photosynthesis, triggering what scientists call the Great Oxygenation Event. But instead of stabilizing, oxygen levels went on a chaotic roller coaster, rising, crashing, and fluctuating for hundreds of millions of years. The reasons for these wild swings are still debated. Then, about 540 million years ago, oxygen levels suddenly stabilized, paving the way for complex life to flourish. Why did this happen? What changed in Earth's chemistry or environment to allow oxygen to remain steady? Scientists are still searching for answers, with theories ranging from volcanic activity to changes in ocean chemistry, but no consensus yet. Without that stability, complex life, including us, may never have evolved. The Oxygen Enigma remains one of science's most fascinating unsolved puzzles. Number 8. The Cambrian Explosion. Imagine evolution going from 0 to 100 almost overnight. About 540 million years ago, life on Earth underwent a transformation, so rapid and profound scientists call it the Cambrian Explosion. In just a few million years, a blink in geologic time, simple, soft-bodied organisms gave way to a wild diversity of complex creatures with brains, eyes, and skeletons. This era saw the rise of nearly every major animal group we know today, from trilobites to the ancestors of insects, fish, and even humans. It was a biological arms race, predators and prey evolving new forms and strategies at breakneck speed. Was it triggered by a surge in oxygen, a shift in climate, or a genetic breakthrough? Or was it something even stranger? Whatever the cause, the Cambrian Explosion remains the most dramatic shift in Earth's biological history, and to this day we still don't fully know why. Number 7. Why can't we predict earthquakes? We have satellites, seismographs, even AI models, and yet the exact moment the ground will shake remains a mystery. Despite all of our technology, earthquakes still strike without warning, catching even the best scientists off guard. Earthquakes happen when stress builds up between tectonic plates deep beneath our feet. Over time, this stress increases until, suddenly, it's released in a violent burst of energy. But what triggers that final snap? Why does it happen at one moment and not another? Scientists have tried to find patterns, but the timing of these releases is still unpredictable. In 1975, Chinese officials evacuated Haicheng after noticing strange animal behavior and minor tremors, just days before a major quake. But in 1976, the Tangshan earthquake struck without warning, killing hundreds of thousands. Researchers have monitored everything from animal behavior, like dogs barking or birds fleeing, to tracking electromagnetic anomalies and subtle changes in groundwater chemistry, hoping for a reliable signal. Today, scientists are using machine learning and massive datasets to search for hidden clues. But for now, earthquakes remain one of Earth's most dangerous and unsolved mysteries, striking without mercy and without warning. Number 6. The mystery of plate tectonics. The Earth's crust is broken into massive plates that float atop the semi-fluid mantle, shifting slowly but powerfully over millions of years. This movement is responsible for earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and the rise of entire mountain ranges like the Himalayas. But when did this incredible process begin, and what forces set it in motion? Scientists are still searching for answers. Some evidence, like ancient zircon crystals, suggests plate tectonics may have started over 3 billion years ago, almost as old as the planet itself, but almost no direct geological evidence survives from that era, making it one of Earth's greatest mysteries. The oldest rocks are rare and often altered, leaving scientists to piece together clues from tiny mineral grains and chemical signatures. And what if plate tectonics were to stop? Without this constant recycling of the crust, Earth's surface would become static and lifeless. Our world could resemble Venus, a volcanic wasteland, choked by toxic gases and devoid of life. Recent discoveries like the detection of slow-slip earthquakes and the mapping of hidden plate boundaries beneath the oceans reveal just how dynamic and complex this system is. Plate tectonics is the hidden engine that keeps our planet alive, shaping continents, fueling evolution, and making Earth uniquely habitable. Number 5. What's at the center of the Earth? It's wild to think that we've mapped the surface of Mars and sent probes beyond our solar system, yet the heart of our own planet remains a mystery. Scientists believe the Earth's core is a solid inner sphere of iron and nickel, surrounded by a swirling liquid outer core. But here's the twist. Seismic studies using earthquake waves reveal strange anomalies suggesting the core is far more complex than we thought. The mantle, a vast layer of hot, slow-moving rock, sits above the core. We've only drilled about 7.5 miles down, barely scratching the surface of the 4,000-mile journey to the center. The pressure and heat are so intense, no human-made drill has ever come close. Some geologists think there could be unknown elements or even exotic forms of matter in the core. Recent discoveries hint at strange crystals or core superrotations, where the inner core spins at a different speed than the rest of the planet. There are even debates about mysterious core quakes, massive tremors deep below our feet that we barely understand. Some scientists wonder if there are hidden reservoirs of water, or even ancient pockets of primordial material from Earth's formation. The truth is, we're thousands of miles, and maybe thousands of years, away from truly knowing what lies at the center of the Earth. Until then, the mysteries beneath our feet will keep scientists guessing, and our imaginations running wild. Number 4. The extinction of the dinosaurs. 66 million years ago, dinosaurs vanished from the face of the Earth. Was it the Chicxulub asteroid, slamming into what is now Mexico, that triggered their end? Or did massive volcanic eruptions in India's Deccan Traps fill the skies with ash and poison the air? Some scientists argue it was a deadly combination of both, a 1-2 punch that devastated ecosystems worldwide. Others point to shifting climates, changing sea levels, or even disease as possible culprits. The aftermath was catastrophic: wildfires, acid rain, and years of darkness as sunlight was blocked out. Nearly 75% of all species disappeared, not just the dinosaurs. Yet some researchers still debate whether other, more mysterious forces were involved, like supernovas or even a deadly virus. What's certain is that this mass extinction paved the way for mammals and eventually us to rise. The debate continues as new fossils and evidence are uncovered every year. Whatever the cause, it changed Earth forever. Number 3. How did the moon form? Our moon controls tides, stabilizes Earth's tilt on its axis, and has inspired myths and legends for millennia. It even affects life itself, influencing animal behavior and possibly even the length of Earth's day. But how did it come to be? This is still one of space's biggest mysteries. Scientists have debated the moon's origins for centuries. The most accepted theory is a collision with a Mars-sized body called Theia about 4.5 billion years ago. The impact would have blasted debris into orbit, eventually coalescing into the moon. But lunar samples show the moon is almost identical to Earth's outer layers, especially in oxygen isotopes, raising questions about how much of Theia remains in the moon. Some scientists suggest the moon may have broken away from a rapidly spinning young Earth, while others propose it was a wandering body captured by Earth's gravity. There are even newer ideas like the moon forming from a series of smaller impacts, or from a vaporized Earth after a colossal collision. One thing is certain: every night we are orbited by a celestial enigma, a silent witness to Earth's ancient past. Number 2. Why is Earth called Earth? Mars, Venus, Neptune, all named for gods, echoes of ancient mythologies. But Earth, just the ground beneath our feet, no ancient deity, no epic legend. The word Earth comes from Old English Earthi and Germanic Erde, both simply meaning ground or soil. Unlike other planets, our world's name isn't rooted in mythology, but in the languages of everyday people, passed down through centuries across cultures. Some theories suggest this humble name reflects how ancient people saw their world, not as a god, but as the life-giving ground itself. There are debates and misconceptions. Some think Earth has a hidden mythic origin, but no evidence has ever surfaced. In the end, Earth is the only planet whose name is a mystery of language, not legend. And maybe that says something about how little we truly understand our own home. Number 1. What's going on with the Siberian craters? In 2014, pilots flying over Siberia spotted something bizarre: giant craters appearing out of nowhere. Some of these holes are up to 70 meters wide and 30 meters deep, and new ones keep appearing every year. The leading theory? Methane gas explosions triggered by thawing permafrost as the Arctic warms. As the ground softens, pressure builds until the Earth erupts, blasting debris hundreds of meters away. But not everyone agrees. Some scientists point to strange glowing lights and intense heat signatures, with no seismic activity detected. Others wonder if meteors, underground pressure, or even unknown geological processes are at play. Local Nenets legends speak of fiery dragons bursting from the Earth, warning that the land is restless. What's certain is that these craters are growing, and their numbers are increasing. Over a dozen have been documented so far, with more discovered each year. Some are even merging, reshaping the landscape. Ongoing expeditions are racing to study these mysterious holes, hoping to predict where the next one might appear. Are they a warning about our changing climate, or something even stranger? For now, the Siberian craters remain one of Earth's most chilling unsolved mysteries. So, what do you think? Are these mysteries just scientific blind spots? Or are they clues that we know far less about Earth than we want to believe? Let me know your theories in the comments and tell me if you enjoyed this episode. And why not join me in another mystery-packed video showing on the screen now? And if this video made you question everything around you, like, subscribe, and tap that notification bell like your life depends on it. And hey, before you go, why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. So until next time, stay curious, stay cautious, and stay tuned for more unexplained mysteries. And remember, you should be scared.